Welcome to the Q3 High Value Home Update for Chester and surrounding areas. John and I thought we would do the update from our roof terrace today because the sun is shining down and long may it last. We're here at 11 Grosvenor Street and actually it's a brilliant asset to have this roof terrace at the back of our offices. So if you are ever passing, please do pop in and the coffee is always on, or tea if you prefer. Anyway, so the high value home update for this quarter, we thought we'd talk about what's happened in 2024 so far to date. What's been the immediate market response for the election and what's the likely short-term impact of those changes, and what the Labour manifesto said and what it purposely didn't say, we think, and what the impact of that is in the longer term. And then we'll also talk about, if you're thinking about bringing your property to market in the next 6 months, what we suggest you do. So 2024 so far. We've had some really strong sales, haven't we?
Yeah.
At really high levels. And in actual fact, the last, say, 10 days, more than ever, I think really confidence. There's normally a bounce post-election, but I think this truly has been a bounce. When we look at some of our numbers, they're up significantly on where we were a few months ago.
Yeah, last few weeks, viewings are up 78%. Proceedable offers, so people who are ready to move, 85% up. Sales agreed, 120% up. So I think we've agreed sales every day, certainly this week. Homes coming to the market up 33%. So strong numbers and just a general all-round air of positivity, more so than the beginning part of the year.
Yeah, and I think, you know, we've been getting sales in all categories as well, haven't we? So it's not just been at the high end, although there have been some really great sales above $1 million. You know, it's across the board.
Yeah, in the area that has been slow, probably for about 18 months or so now, the £700,000 to £900,000 part of the market. Again, it's good to see that has picked up some momentum as well. People coming to view those properties, making offers on those properties. That wasn't something we saw at the beginning of the year. No. So I think the wheels are slowly starting to turn now. And
just today, we've had the news about the reduction. So what a great impact that's going to be. So we've had a 0.25% reduction on our interest rates. That will bring even more confidence to the market. Yeah, and it's not going to. There'll be a lot of people who won't, it won't make a huge amount of difference to some people at the higher end of the market, but what it does again is it just gets the wheels moving across the market in general. Definitely. It brings positivity to the market. It's the first downward movement in 4 years. There's hopefully another meeting in 6 weeks' time. Feeling is that maybe get one more reduction this year. And again, if that's the trend of downward movement, I think that will really help. I think we're looking forward to a very, very strong finish to the year. Definitely. Sounds very, very good. So if we look at what the Labour manifesto did say, there were a number of things that came in to that. The Freedom to Buy scheme. Now, there have been schemes in the past, but Freedom to Buy scheme believe that it's going to help the market at the lower end, the first-time buyers. And of course, that has, like John's just said, it has a knock-on effect. So that's certainly very positive. I think there's also been a big push in terms of there's going to be 1.5 million new homes coming to the market, and that push again will help supply and demand. That's going to help with the first-time buyers and really across all of the price brackets. In terms of what was missed out of the manifesto, there were a number of things that were not talked about. Capital gains tax, which is tax paid on the profit of selling an asset, that was not included in the manifesto. And lifetime allowance, so that's the amount that you can build up in your pension savings without incurring a tax charge. Again, that was not mentioned. And inheritance tax was also absent. So we're wondering what's going to happen with those. I think we'll probably find out in the autumn budget, so watch this space for that. But if there are changes, there will be a number of impacts. There could be impacts for landlords with larger portfolios, may want to dispose of their assets. We're seeing some of that already. Second homeowners and people who've inherited homes may decide that they want to let their properties rather than selling. And there might be fewer properties coming onto the market, and that might impact the economy in general. So, you know, that's really about the manifesto. I think, you know, we're unclear as to how that's going to impact at this moment, but hopefully we'll hear something very, very soon on that.
Yep.
And in terms of properties coming onto the Chester market, we've got loads of properties coming on. I think John mentioned, you know, we're considerably up in terms of markups. And if you are looking for a home, please do connect to us on social media, or indeed contact us to become one of our VIP buyers. You'll get advance notice of some of these properties coming to market, which I think is really useful for people looking.
Yeah, we've probably got more properties now off market that's either preparing to launch, waiting for the right moment, or people who are just happy to be outside of the traditional property portal. So it's becoming increasingly an avenue that people are keen to explore, and there is a lot more to the property market than Rightmove, believe it or not.
There is.
So, you know, please get in touch. We'll tell you what we've got that isn't on Rightmove. We can tell you what we've got that's coming up potentially as well, or what may even be available with the right enticement for the owners.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, the final point of this update was to talk about if you're thinking about selling in the next 6 months. And, you know, that's a very, very good point. If you want to come to the market in the next 6 months, now is probably a good time because of all the reasons that we've talked about. But if you want to come off market, you know, that's also fine. There's a number of people who do want to be more discreet. So, you know, if we can help with any part of your home move, please do reach out to John or I, or indeed any of the team. Would be delighted to help. Our number's 01244 313 900. So that was a whistle-stop tour of our update, but if you do want a copy of this, please do reach out to us and we'll send you a copy in the post.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.